Aujourd'hui, nous sommes à Milan, chez Milestone, pour la sortie de Monster Jam Showdown, leur nouveau jeu. Nous allons rencontrer les équipes de développement, alors suivez-nous. Nous avons été accueillis par Federico Spada, le game director du jeu, qui a répondu à nos questions. La première d'entre elles était « Pourquoi avoir changé la direction artistique par rapport aux anciens Monster Jam ?»
In terms of pillars of the game, we decided to go for the concept of visually loud. So visually loud means something that when you see it, when you look at it, instantly you understand, oh, this is a lot of things going on. And we really wanted to make the game easily distinguishable from the past. So we made all these choices with that in mind.
Okay, in the game you have three different biomes. Why and how did you create them?
Why we decided to go for these three different biomes is because we studied all the US geography, and we tried to find three different biomes that could be easily recognizable by the players. So we went for Colorado for the big and amazing forest, then Alaska for the ice, and then Death Valley for obviously the part of the desert and the rocky mountains like that.
During the development of the game, were you able to talk with real monster truck drivers?
Yeah, absolutely. We had the chance to attend some different events.
Okay.
And when we went to Sweden, we had the chance to speak with Blake Granger.
Oh.
Yeah, who's a real driver actually, and that was a really educational moment because we had the chance to speak with him and ask him how does it feel to race inside and drive these majestic beasts, all about the feel. Because obviously there is on one side there is real and the other there is the feel. So understanding how does it feel really helps us as a game developer, to try to portray the same feelings inside the game.
Did you encounter any difficulties during the creation of the game, during the development?
Well, obviously difficulties are always around the corner, but one of the first one that we encountered, and one of the biggest actually, was dealing with the scale of the levels and the circuits. So the idea is that obviously these vehicles are really big, okay? And you don't want them to look small, but at the same time you want the players to have enough space in the circuit to race without keeping on crashing on themselves because they're too crammed, okay?
Yeah.
So the first time that we actually created the circuit, we understood that it was too big, it was hundreds of meters. So the monster truck felt like toys inside this world, right? But that's something that we really wanted to avoid.
Yeah, okay.
So when we actually faced this problem, we decided to say, hey, everything must be built around the monster truck.
Okay.
So we actually picked a model of the monster truck. Let's say it was a Gravedigger, I think.
Okay.
And then we start putting that model everywhere inside the level to use it as a reference of scale for all the dimension of the circuit.
Okay, so Gravedigger everywhere.
Yes, exactly. At one point we had a circuit that you were racing, and there were on both sides of the level there were Gravedigger, hundreds of them.
What feature in the game are you most proud of?
It might sound cheesy, but it's not, I'm sure. It's the Showdown Tour.
Okay.
So it's the career of the game. I'm really proud of it because in terms of complexity, it was kind of the first time that actually Milestone could achieve something like that. And for me, this was Milestone's occasion to create something that players could experience in their own way.
Okay.
Because in the Showdown Tour, you can actually choose what kind of events you want to do. And so you can, go inside the career and proceed inside it at your pace and doing the events that you prefer. So if you want to go freestyling because you prefer to freestyle, you can do it, and then you can choose to another kind of competition. So that's why I'm really proud of it.
Have you planned something for the post-launch?
Yeah, absolutely. We have actually a release plan for the post-launch. And players can expect more Monster Jam trucks, obviously. And another big addition that we have to the game that is coming post-launch is called Aloha Expansion. It's a new environment, and if you know what Aloha means, I
can guess that.
You can have an idea probably where the next environment is gonna be set in. And yeah, we're working really hard for it. We're actually internally we're really liking it. I mean, there are a lot of vibes around it that we really like, and hopefully all the players will enjoy it too.
Après avoir pris le temps d'observer tous les trucks exposés dans les bureaux et de trouver notre préféré, nous avons interrogé un autre membre de l'équipe du jeu. Nous sommes avec Alex Pasilio qui est le lead game designer sur Monster Jam Showdown et on a quelques questions à lui poser. Buongiorno, Alex. We have like a few questions for you. Your game is for both newcomers and like arcade fans. How did you manage to create a gameplay that's accessible and also enjoyable for arcade fans?
When we're starting thinking about the game, we decided to start with the physics of the game. And when we work a lot, very lot, on the physics, and we are satisfied of the result of basic physics, we start to add a layer on layer of accessibility on the arcade, layer on layer, and then we obtain the definitive physics we bring to player.
And how did you manage to create like a 5-tone vehicle?
Well, the very problem in bringing the monster truck in the game was interaction the monster truck have with the environment, because they are 5 tons of monster truck, but they fly like a bird and bouncing around like a rabbit, and it's very difficult to imagine a 5 tons vehicle do things like this.
The Monster Jam real event, I mean, are really known for like the electric atmosphere, like the loud show crowd and all that stuff. And how did you manage to translate it in the game?
We use some poetic licenses, like we had a commentator in the freestyle and best trick game modes. We had some very loaded firework in all the game, and we focus on the monster truck in almost the cutscene. We focus on the monster truck, and they are very loud, they are very colorful, they are very big. They are all of the game.
So both visually and with the sound, you managed to create the atmosphere. Can you talk maybe a bit about vehicle physics or the interaction with the environment, like any innovation like you've created for this game?
In Monster Truck we have the destructible object, and it was an innovation for us, because it is the first title of Milestone with destructible object. We struggle a lot on it, because we try different technology for implement for this feature. At last, we use a specific technology work well. And fun fact, we have drones, explosive drones.
Okay.
And in the first implementation of the feature, the drones is like a wall, and the player go on to distracted, and they found distract the truck, because they are the flying wall of drones.
Is there like one feature in the game, if you had to list only one, which one would it be?
I love the best trick game modes in the online, because it's a kind of asymmetrical gameplay.
Okay.
Because the two players they challenge do the trick, and the first one do the trick, steal the trick of the others, and if you are in the situation you are in the start of the trick. You try to do the trick, but your enemy he steal it and you lost time, not more. I love this asymmetrical gameplay because
this tension
yeah,
between the two players.
It's a game of steel. I love it.
Okay.
I really love it.
Well, thank you for your answers
Thank
and for participating in this interview. Maintenant que vous savez tout sur Monster Jam Showdown, il ne nous reste plus qu'à vous dire que le jeu est maintenant disponible sur PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch et sur PC.